Okay, look, what you just heard is probably one of the best opening theme songs to a South African soapy of like all time. I ain't even kidding. Like, you can go and argue with a wall if you think like I'm joking right now, but tell me off a theme song that doesn't have any words, but it's just a straight bop. You bang, dog. Like, I would generally say that The Generations was one of the greatest shows or soapies in South Africa of all time. Like, I ain't even kidding. And I already know some of you are saying, yeah, man, Generations. Hold on, my face. Hold on.
Let him cook.
Well, like everything under SABC1, each Generations went out bad. And I think it's because SABC1 is under SABC, and SABC is owned by our government and says how government handles the property as South Africa. Like, at some point, SABC wanted us to pay for our TV licenses. Like, why? Why should we pay for our TV licenses? A TV is not a gun, it's not a car. Like, why should we pay for our TV licenses? That is as useless as buying condoms for the youth. They're not gonna use that. Yeah, I'm gonna say it. SABC1 was actually good in its heydays. It was very good. Like, it has so many great shows. Like, The Generations for once. We all knew who to 8 was 8 dog. You knew about to watch epic television. And The Generations actually had a lot of great and iconic characters. Like Senzo and Jason. And so I can say how Senzo and Jason went.
Jason, Senzo, Nienzani.
They had other legendary characters like Ukarabo Notau, or Usbusi Sodlomo, which was played by the legendary Menzingubane, bruh. Every time that guy was on camera, every time he had the scene, I was like, hold on.
Hold up. Let him.
And bro, he was a very great actor. I ain't even capping. Like, Generations had a lot of things going for it. He had a lot of great scenes, a lot of great actors, and well, some other things.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy. And speaking of iconic scenes, we should look at the scene where Utao asked Karabo how many times she cheated, and she was like, okay,
once, twice,
3 times, damn it, Dao.
You know what always confused me with this scene is, why did he ask that question? Because whatever answer she would have given him, bro would have crashed out either way. Cause like, are you telling me if she was like, I only cheated 1 time, and you'd be like, oh, thank God, I did cheated 3 times. Nah, bro, I would have crashed out. I would have been angry. Either way, bro. I'm just saying. Okay. Look, another iconic scene that I actually like was the time they brought out to Chris Brown and Chris Breezy vids. Like, I don't even know how they did this and how he accepted it, but bro was there and he committed, and it was actually very cool. And Chris Brown wasn't even the only celebrity from the US to come and show up in Generations. That one time they had Nick Fury, aka Osama L. Jason, showing up with K2 on the scene. Now that I think about it, okay, Ungawuma Avengers, if she wasn't so rude to Nick Fury. Okay, let me stop glazing at Generations and talk about other shows that played in this episode or still play. Oh yeah, since we're calling Skim Sam right now. Skim Sam, I would say, was a very generational show, no pun intended, because like the characters that we were introduced to, we grew up with them. Like the premise and everything, the characters went from high school to university to having jobs to even having kids. All quiet or bonk, all these characters, bro. You like the premise, they knew what they were doing and they stick with it. That's what I'm just gonna say. Like, it was a very solid show. Okay, I'm not just gonna talk about that. I got some favorite characters that I like to delve into, if you know what I mean. Okay, starting off first, we gotta speak on Ulel Wafit, played by the beautiful, my god, beautiful Amanda Dubois. Cheers. Okay, let me stop on Amanda Dubois. Let's talk about the character herself. Bruh, she was so amazing. She was literally pure evil. Like, she was crazy and evil. She was just an amazing character. Every time she was on screen, bro, you were like rooting against her. That's how good she was as a villain. And I remember that one time she captured Ukwai, one of the main characters, and he wanted to burn him. Bruh, when I watched this scene, I almost cried, bro. It was crazy. It was so hectic.
no, don't pull, no, damn.
That's my literal reaction when I was watching that shit, bro. It had me in shambles. And I can't even blame Kwaito, bro. She seduced him. And I was like, it was Lelo, dog. You see how she looks. So I was like, bro, it was tough. I like villains or not, but another character that I enjoyed watching, not liked, enjoyed watching, was Rachel Kunudu, bro. She was so infuriating, so infuriating, bro. But she was a great character too. So I'm gonna chime in there right now. Okay, look. Now that I'm done speaking of Skim Sam, there are a lot of actually great shows that played in this episode, but I think there's one show that we all forget about. It's called Flowers Break. It was actually really good. It played for like a short while. I don't know if y'all even remember it, but Ingempela Buffett. Do y'all remember Ingempela? Okay, I know some of y'all are thinking right now, yeah, Manji Ngempela. So let me explain. Ngempela was this TV series that played on SABC1 like once a week, like on the weekend, and like each episode had a different story and different characters every time, and these stories were meant to like give out a lesson, and they had some supernatural elements. It was very interesting stuff, and it was very peak. There's nothing much I'm gonna say here on the show. I just wanted to shout it out because I feel like it's very underappreciated and undervalued as a show. Okay, look, there's a lot of TV dramas from SABC1 that I can talk about, so right now I'm just gonna speed run through a few ones that are my favorites, and there's this one I want to talk about. We're gonna start off with the OG Zone 14. All I'm gonna say is Zone 14 was peak. If you don't know it, that means you're just too young. You're just too young.
You get it? If you don't get it, forget about it.
And we have Uzalo. Unfortunately, I never liked this show, bruh. I thought it was ass from the beginning, and right now it is just way worse. If Uzalo manja, I'm gonna blame him. No, Uzalo is not a good show. I'm sorry. I am just sorry.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Okay, enough with the dramas, because SABC1 did not only have drama shows, it had comedies. Let's talk about the goddamn comedies, Buffett. First off, we're gonna start off with Our Perfect Family. We do Lou and His Family, which was very funny. It used to play around 6, 6:30 if I remember correctly. That show was funny, bro. I don't care what anybody says. Even going back right now and watching it, it's not as funny as it used to be, but still holds up. I had a banger of a show with Sesopla, which sees this couple Upumi Notemba who just moved through to Sentin, so now they're navigating life. Upumi is kind of your typical gold digger, but the whole show revolves around these characters. My favorite character was probably Trevor Gumbi's character, the security guard, and Warren Masemula was very good playing a gay guy. That guy is always good in his roles. That's all I'm just gonna say. I love that show, man. When I was growing up, that's the shit. These days, SABC1 doesn't even make any comedies, but they just keep repeating the old stuff of Velapi and Umuzo Insizwe. I don't have any beef with it, but bruh, make some new shit. And even besides comedies and dramas, SABC1 provided some other cool shows, bruh, like Live Amp. Live Amp used to play music on Friday. New music Wawas would drop on Live Amp. On like, it was like 7 or 8 or something. I don't even remember when time it played, but bruh, it was fire. We also had shows like Iselima Tunes, which used to show us some celebrates, Guma events and stuff, which was very glamorous stuff. If you're interested in that, bro, that show was cool. It was for everyone. And back then, if you wanted some tea or umgopozo on your favorite celebrities, you went to Real Kopoza on a Saturday. Bruh, it had everything. So yeah, man, SABC1 was very good. It had a lot of great shows, a lot of great everything, man, but it fell off. All they do is play client-side adverts these days and horrible shows, man. And client-side adverts, man. Every time I see client-side adverts, I just want to punch the goddamn TV. Whew. And yeah, man, that's how I feel about how SABC1 fell off, man. Nani, you can put on my shows. I'm pretty sure they made shows I know Azil that you know were peak, but SABC1 just fell off with them. And I'm not expecting making movies or TV shows. I'm just a guy with an opinion who grew up watching these shows. So yeah, thank you for everyone who stayed and watched my video. I know it's the first one, I know it's kind of choppy, but thank you if you made it this far. So please like, comment and subscribe to your boy. Thank you very much. I love you all.